If you're running the M4 Mac Mini like me, this is a perfect companion monitor because of the specs. But because of those specs, I couldn't help myself but think, man, what would this thing look like rigged up as a production monitor? Alright, so obviously no, this is not a production monitor, but the specs are begging me to do something with this where I'm able to have it on set. 16-inch OLED panel with DCI-P3 color, 10-bit, HDR10, contrast ratio of 100,001, 500 nits of brightness, all for $300. Because this monitor simply does not have the word professional written on it. You know what? That's okay, because we are the one winning in this case scenario. The biggest thing going here obviously is that OLED panel. I mean, it just makes everything else work so well. 500 nits, is that enough for a production monitor? Yes, production monitors are 500 nits anyways, but when you have an OLED panel, this thing translates differently. Because you have such good contrast ratio, the image just naturally pops. But the biggest thing going for this monitor is actually in the back, and that is a 1/4-inch mounting thread, which is going to allow you to orient the monitor, and that's just going to be key because positioning a production monitor is the name of the game. Basically, you're going to try to avoid any reflections or direct bright light, because that's certainly gonna affect the viewing experience. But the thing that's gonna make or break this monitor for you is going to basically be how well you can customize the HDMI output settings from your camera. Any image monitoring tools are gonna have to come from your camera's HDMI. False color, focus peaking, you're simply seeing that because it's coming through the HDMI from my Blackmagic camera. So please be aware of that. In my case, I'm okay. I guess the Blackmagic lets me get away with it. And also, the way I have this monitor set up is just for me and my gaffer to look at a really nice image and shape light from it. And maybe sometimes send a signal out to a director or producer. Nothing beyond that. And when this thing is not on production, it's back in the studio in my editing rig, just being a reference monitor. But that's really it. I just had a lot of fun putting this together and using this thing. So thank you so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate you. Take care.